Hello and welcome into the NJCAA Network. I'm Zach McKinstry, and we have had a busy week of selection shows, of bracket revealing, some of the championships starting today with D3 volleyball. But for you right now, we have the Division I bracket seed revealing and what our tournament looks like in Hutchinson, Kansas at Hutchinson Sports Arena November 15th to the 18th. All the games are going to be on the NJCAA network except for the semifinals and the finals, which will be on ESPN+. It's going to be very exciting to watch, and we're excited to have you. So let's go ahead and look at the bracket and see how it all shakes out. It starts with the overall bracket at the top. It is single elimination, so the victor will end up undefeated through the tournament, but there is a consolation bracket to decide third place, fifth place, seventh place, and ninth place. And it all starts November 15th again with those games in Hutchinson, Kansas. So all right, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it and start with our 1 versus 16 matchup in the top left. And the number 1 overall seed comes to no surprise. It is Florida Southwestern. 27-1 on the year, are the reigning national champions. They were ranked number 1 the entire season, beginning in preseason. Their only loss of the year came at the hands of Miami-Dade, and they are number 2 in the country in hitting percentage, hitting .318 as a team. Unbelievable stuff for Florida Southwestern. On top of that, all 5 starters are from different countries. A fun little fact for Florida Southwestern State and the Buccaneers, who are the number 1 seed and looking to go back-to-back. They will play the 16 seed in Colby. Out of Kansas, it's the Trojans. 22-9 on the year. They were not ranked in the final poll of the season. They are number 8 in the nation in service aces with 300 on the year, and they will represent the Plains District. Moving on to the next matchup, it's the 8 and the 9. Should be a good one. It starts with Odessa and the Wranglers. 28-6 on the year, ranked number 8 in the final poll of the season, so makes sense to be number 8 in the seeding as well. They are top 10 in the nation in kills and in digs, and they are the Southwest B representative to play the number 9 seed Southern Idaho Golden Eagles of the Rocky Mountain District. 25-8 and ranked number 10 in the final poll of the season. The Golden Eagles will go up against Odessa to start out this tournament. Moving forward, the 4 and the 13 coming up next. It is the Salt Lake Bruins out of Rocky Mountain B. 25-5 on the year, ranked number 4 in the final poll of the season. And number 7 in the nation in service aces with 304 are the Bruins. A very good volleyball program there to take on the number 13 seed Indian Hills Warriors out of the Midwest A District. 28-10 on the year. They were ranked number 18 in the final poll of the year. They make the jump to number 13 in this seeding, and they are top 5 in the country in both kills and hitting percentage. So Indian Hills, a team to look out for as well as the 13 seed. Moving forward is the 5 and the 12 matchup, starting with the 5th overall seed, Trinity Valley out of the Mid-South District. 30-5 on the year, riding a 12-game winning streak. The Cardinals are number 6 in the nation in kills, number 5 in the nation in assists, and number 4 in the nation in digs. All-around talent for Trinity Valley out of that Mid-South District, and they will play the 12 seed in our first at-large bid, Daytona State and the Falcons. 20-9 on the year are the Falcons. They were ranked number 13 in the final poll of the season, and they look to play Cinderella against the number 5 Trinity Valley squad as our first at-large team to make it into this bracket. Moving forward is the number 2 and the number 15 matchup. It starts with a 2 overall seed in the Northeastern Plains women of the Northwest Plains District A. 33-2 on the year, ranked number 2 in the final poll of the year, and number 4 in the country in total blocks, number 7 in the country in hitting percentage out of Colorado, and they will play a 15 seed out of the state of Missouri, Mineral Area, and the Cardinals. 22-9 on the year. They were not ranked in the final poll of the season, but earning the bid as the Midwest B representative, number 10 in the country in hitting percentage at .258 as a team. We move on to our 7 and 10 matchup, a matchup of 2 at-large bids, the first being number 7 Navarro. 31-3, only 3 losses on the year for the Bulldogs, ranked number 5 in the final poll of the season, and they lead the entire country in service aces with 411 in 34 games. All 3 losses on the season came against ranked teams, and they were ranked top 10 the entire season. They will play the 10 seed in another at-large New Mexico Junior College and the Thunderbirds, who were 29-6 this year. They were ranked number 9 in the final poll of the season. All 6 of their losses are against ranked teams. They were ranked in the top 10 all year, and they are number 8 in the country in total blocks with 287. We move forward to the 3-14 matchup. The number 3 overall seed and deserving of such is Miami-Dade out of Florida and the Sharks. 20-5 this year, ranked 3rd in the final poll of the year. They gave the number 1 ranked and number 1 seeded Florida Southwestern their only loss of the year, and they're number 5 in the country in hitting percentage at .273. They're trying to shake things up in this bracket. They'll start against another Thunderbird team. It is number 14 Casper out of Wyoming. 28-12 on the year is Casper, ranked 17 in their final poll, and they are number 1 in the country in assists, number 2 in kills, and number 2 in service aces. A tough team to be seeded at 14 is Casper. Another matchup, and our final matchup of this bracket, is the 6-11, starting with another Texas team, Weatherford and the Coyotes. 32-3 on the year. They were ranked number 12 in the final poll of the season, and they are number 1 in the nation in kills per set, 13.88 kills every set that the Coyotes play, winners of the Southwest A District, and they will play our final at-large team, Blinn and the Buccaneers. The last at-large team was 34-5 this year, ranked number 6 in the final poll of the season. They were number 3 in the country in hitting percentage at .305, and they were ranked top 12 all year to get that final at-large bid and earn a matchup against Weatherford to start the tournament. So let's zoom out, take a look at all of the games and all of the matches in the first round of this Division I volleyball championship. Florida Southwestern and Colby, then Odessa and Southern Idaho, Salt Lake and Indian Hills, Trinity Valley and the at-large Daytona State. Opposite side of the bracket, Northeastern and Mineral Area, Navarro, New Mexico, Miami-Dade and Casper, and then Weatherford and Blinn to round things out. November 15th to the 18th in Hutchinson, Kansas. Reminder, all those games are going to be on the NJCAA network, except for the final day of competition. All those are going to be on ESPN+, same as they were last year, and a great opportunity for some national coverage for these Division I volleyball teams that have been phenomenal all year. So congratulations to all the teams that made it, the at-large bids that made their way in, and the district champions. We are excited to see you at Hutchinson Sports Arena in Hutchinson, Kansas, November 15th to the 18th. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Zach McKinstry, and we'll see you next time on the NJCAA Network.